So have you ever heard of gray sweatpants season?
Is it like no white after Labor Day?
No. No.
No. No.
No.
I haven't heard of it, but
I hadn't heard of it either.
That's not what I
so
think it
I'm
was
not
either.
I'm not judging you.
Okay, thank you.
Here is a quick summary from Vox, our favorite website. But I need an easy way to explain this to you. So the enduring legacy cult, or the enduring legacy, jeez, I don't know why I want to say legacy. Enduring cult of gray sweatpant thirst. Gray sweatpants season explained. Long story short, people started like doing this thing where guys would wear gray sweatpants with boxers or with no underwear, and so there'd be a very defined shape in their body. Look at how happy you are. He's like, I do that.
So they'd look like Carl from Aqua Teen.
You telling me I gotta drag this friggin' thing across the lawn? Call the neighbors. I want them to see this.
It's almost like women going braless.
Okay, but if this, I mean,
with a tight t-shirt or something.
But with guys, it's like if you're heading into like late fall, early winter time, it's getting cold out there and there's shrinkage.
Well, yeah. To be completely frank with you, fellow adult, here's the actual lure of gray sweatpants on the internet. It's that you can sort of see the outline of a guy's dick when he wears them. That's it. Mm-hmm. Much like the cultural fervor about 10 years ago about how yoga pants made a woman's butt look good, gray sweatpants have lasted as a thirst phenomenon because there are not a lot of ingredients one needs to achieve the look. As long as you've got gray sweatpants and a dick, you're good. Okay.
I will interject there for a second.
Okay.
You go first, please.
Well, I think that this has to be more of a gay thing. Women in general are not... I mean, I guess this is a female meme. When I hate men, I'm done with them and their foolishness. Me when I spot a man in gray sweatpants. Funny how I'm a whore all of a sudden. I don't...
I'd like to say, well, if they're going to be looking for the outline of your junk, you kind of have to have something decent to work with to have that, be outlined. You can't be, pushing a ring pop when you're thinking you've got a Pringles can down there. Also, I'd like to point out and say that like yoga pants back when they were called yoga pants and not leggings. I'm pretty sure yoga pants were just yoga pants, and people would wear yoga pants when they weren't doing yoga, and they weren't necessarily leggings, because leggings now are just like their own separate thing. Like I don't think anybody uses them as like for yoga class or doing yoga or anything like that.
Yoga pants?
Because they kind of, yeah, because it's like
no,
they sell leggings.
They wear yoga pants to yoga. I see them all the time in Chicago.
I know to yoga, but they're calling them now just leggings. I'm thinking yoga pants were meant for like actual yoga. Like they would sell them at like a Dick's or something like that. And leggings they sell just wherever.
Target. Or excuse me, Walmart. I know Target's a faux pas around you.
No, I just have my opinions about people who shop at Target. I'm not going to change it.
It's the safest way of sending a dick pic without the social stigma of it. Even if you don't have a body like Chris Hemsworth, it's a way for men who have different body types to still get the attention they want. They know what they're doing and they can get away with it. It's a very casual flex. Okay, I don't.
What age group is this?
I'd say 18 to 35. The gray sweatpants phenomenon has required many men to figure out how to be objectified without assuming that everyone doing the objectifying is actually planning to have sex with them. Women, of course, have for so long been objectified that to comment publicly on a woman's appearance is practically expected. Talking about a guy looking good in his gray sweatpants, on the other hand, was once the stuff of private jokes and group chats. Now it's far more socially acceptable acceptable for women and gay men to perform our desire in public online spaces. Okay, whatever. Here's the thing. This is where this is going. So gray sweatpants season is a thing, apparently. I'm not sure that it's as pervasive as this article is implying.
I think they're blowing smoke up its ass.
Well, to a certain extent, because the follow-up to this, that's the backstory.
Okay.
The main story is cosmetic clinic jumps on gray sweatpants season trend to sell men 3,000-pound penis fillers with chance to finance your cock.
Oh, dermal.
We're in full-blown weirdo dystopian future world happening. Okay.
Where did I hear something?
So the thing is, this article is from the Daily Mail, but it is a New York, or either New York or LA. I think it's New York based plastic surgery.
Plastic surgeon.
Yeah. So the name of the plastic surgery, basically they want you to get in like fat injections or whatever in your dick so that it's thicker. So when you're wearing your gray sweatpants, you can show off to the ladies who are desperately trying to avoid looking at your dick in your gray sweatpants. Okay. Do you even own gray sweatpants, Alex?
I think I have one pair of like dark blue ones that.
So no.
I think it was for like a Halloween costume.
Was it a giant dick Halloween costume?
Well, here's my issue with these sweatpants. Like, how tight fitting are these sweatpants? Because when I'm thinking about sweatpants, I'm thinking like, you know, I was gonna say, I'm in my 40s. Okay, I'm in my 40s, and I've just given up at life, and I'm just gonna wear this stuff. See, these are more like, what are those? More like
joggers.
But
that's what sweatpants are now. Oh my god!
Kind of like yoga pants are now leggings. It's not the sweatpants I grew up with. Yeah, see, here's the thing. Like,
so this is. I'm gonna censor all this shit. That actually looks fake. It looks like he shoved a vibrator in his pants.
Yeah.
That doesn't even look like it makes sense.
It's like right near his knee.
Anatomy wise, it doesn't.
I want to see what his torso looks like.
Well, yeah,
it's like the picture of Aladdin.
So there's his belly button. Where's that coming from?
Anyway. It's like Aladdin having a giant scrotum covering.
I love how it's our bulges. Reddit is such a hellhole. Anyway, so this is what they're talking about. This is what they're talking about.
Okay.
Ooh. Hello, ladies.
Quite honestly, I mean, in my opinion, like sweatpants just make you look schleppy, and if they're trying to like try to make that thing look cool and stylish.
I like this one. If your dick print don't show in your sweatpants, return them. Sweatpants ain't for you. All right. Anyway, so that's to answer your question. It's joggers. And this is what I mean. It's fucking gay dudes.
That's. I mean, I know, like, I've seen students around campus wearing like the jogger sweatpants and stuff, but I mean, I thought that was probably just like that's what's just in fashion. I mean, I wouldn't assume
this isn't. I'm not making any kind of statement on anything except to say that when I do have gray sweatpants, gray joggers, that I got at a store for cheap. That's not Walmart, Alex.
Good man. Venture.
I bought them at Target. Does Walmart even sell joggers?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, point is that when I wear them, I make sure that I'm wearing what's it called?
Underwear?
Well, underwear, but what boxer briefs. So that it's like
that's what you just wear, period.
Yeah, but still it's more of like a compression short than at that time. Then even like briefs don't really briefs would be more accentuating. so I try to not do this because I find it to be gross and embarrassing. And I wouldn't want to walk around like that. I think it's creepy and weird.
Would you walk around Boys Town wearing that stuff?
No.
Okay.
Maybe when I was 22.
Okay.
But no, I would never do that. Come on. Alex, when have I ever not been like pretty conservative and modest clothing wise? This isn't a real question.
Okay.
I've always
I was going to say something, but I'm thinking like, no, that was probably me just walking around like naked in your apartment for some reason.
I was not walking
Or at
around
least like without pants on or something, you know.
No, Alex, you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
No, I've had the same basic aesthetic my entire life.
Right, yeah. You do not own a single pair of shorts either.
No, shorts are too exposed for me. Unless you're swimming or going to the doctor, you shouldn't be wearing shorts. Unless, don't mention not wear shorts, period.
Your thought on shorts is very similar to the general public's thoughts on bathing suits in the 1900s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But anyway, really quick, going back to this. So then I was looking up this Lushful Aesthetics, which is the company that's providing the penis filler.
The eggplant icon, what a surprise.
But going back to my theory that this is all a gay thing, it's like it's like the entire idea of it seems like penis enlargement is on the rise. Filler shots are all the rage now. Oh, gray sweatpants season. There's the Daily Mail article. Non-surgical Brazilian butt lift for men.
For men. Jawline filler.
Jawline filler.
What is the thing? That thing where like the women are doing that primarily, where they like suck the bucolic fat out or something. Is that it?
Oh,
like they suck the fat out of your cheeks so you look more like Cruella DeVille.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot you can't see X profiles anymore. All right, so services. We got all of the usual
neck tox, cheek filler,
jawline, nasal labial fold. Is that what you're talking about?
Nasal labial fold.
So that's like the normal stuff. Then you get into sexual enhancement. Oh. And I was like, fuck your penis filler. I want scrofill.
Trademark.
I want scrofill.
Hole tox?
So that you can have a bigger
balls?
Ball sack.
You remember
most women are not clamoring over you having a big, juicy, engorged ball sack.
Meat sack. Do you remember when we were younger and we used to watch a lot? There was like one time I was at your place and we were watching like E-Fucked. And
yes,
there would be this. You'll probably blur that out. But it was sort of like people would do this weird stuff to their like sexual organs, like putting like fillers and other things to have it look. It was like a fetishy thing, and now they're kind of like toned it back, but it's like legit.
Well, there was the video of the guy who like filled his balls up with saline,
and
then so he had like gigantic cum shots, like just ridiculous, and it's the same thing.
Would that have caused that? Because wouldn't you have to put it into like your testes or something?
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, he was filling his balls with it.
Oh, okay.
They were saline. Saline. The video's pretty famous, and for a long time, people were like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" And then slowly, in the Style Project forums, it would the gay forum guys would slowly come over and be like, "Oh, you don't know this, but." This is what guys do, and that's why this is happening. And all of us were like, "What? Is that serious? Is that true?
Yeah.
Where do you get this stuff?"
Yeah.
Like,
how much does it
"Hey,
cost?
baby, how much does this cost?"
This is interesting. Training.
Hang tox and show tox. Scrotum Botox.
This is just, I mean, this is honestly like the stuff you'd see on Style Project, and
So weird. All right. Anyway, I've had enough looking at that. I find it's amusing to see. There was forever. There's been this. Women have these unrealistic expectations, and they need to be more natural. We should be more accepting of naturalist, female, feminine beauty, and not, putting these augmented bodies on a pedestal.
Yeah, to try to satisfy society's expectations.
So there's been this push for that. And what has actually happened is that now they're just pushing the male side of it up at the same time. So it's just like, it's no longer about natural.
Everybody wants to become, all the guys want to become the Chad meme.
Yeah, but it's just like, it doesn't work the same way. I do find it more like dudes having work done, to me, is way more embarrassing. And just, it's like, insecure guys are not attractive. As a straight guy, it's just like,
if you were on the hunt,
it just screams this like desperation and lack of confidence that if I was a girl, I'd be like, come on, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to use like, what's it called? Like lotion or something when you go to bed.
Yeah,
it's another,
just to kind of maintain.
It's another thing to go get your dick filled up with chemicals so that it looks thicker when it's flaccid.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know where I saw it before, but a long time ago, I remember I saw something where they were putting like, I think it was like ball bearings or something, some like polypropylene, like little balls. Like grafting it underneath the skin of your penis.
Yeah, what was that all about?
It was in some country out in Asia or something, I think, like that. And I think they were trying to make it where like your penis would become more satisfying for women by having like built-in like bumps and ridges and stuff like that. And at that time, I was looking at it going like, ever since you're like a boy, you just have this. It's like, don't mess with snakes, don't touch fire, and then whatever you do, don't have anything sharp or pointy come near your penis. And then this whole thing just coming out and going like, oh yeah, you can put these things underneath the skin, and
Well, I remember like seeing that in porn and being like, that's weird. And like it was sort of, I don't know, I think that's still like more akin to the people that would get the piercings, and that I don't think that your common 18-year-old guy is clamoring to get little bumps put under his penis. It's just really silly to me.
Yeah.
There's the whole world of plastic surgery is quite strange. Plastic surgery as to help people who have been injured or have been born with deformities that are too egregious for them to either really be able to cope with, or it's just they don't want to cope with something like some kind of birth defect or whatever. Totally, that's absolutely that's
and plastic,
a great usage for that.
Yeah, and I think plastic surgery originally originated from like World War I veterans, where a lot of them were coming back from war with like scars and deformities and just missing parts of their face and stuff like that. Like what was it in Boardwalk Empire? There was a guy, I mean, he was a veteran, but he had like a prosthetic like mask or something. It wasn't like plastic surgery, but like they tried to do something in a lot of cases where they tried to rebuild your jawline if you were missing it, or like your nose if it somehow got burnt off because of, I guess, mustard gas or something like that. But yeah,
so it's just it's a weird thing, and if you can avoid it, I think that most people, the vast majority of people, do better without. Yeah. Honestly,
I think the current big thing women are doing is the removing of the fat in the cheeks, and then also the Brazilian butt lift Because the other,
What's a Brazilian butt lift?
it's kind of like they do like lipo on your butt, and then it's out, or maybe they insert something into your butt so it looks more bubblyish, bubblier, bootyish, bootyful.
Not for me.
No.
The other thing that lushful plastic surgery place had was not only anal but genital bleaching. What are you doing? What? Why do you need? I mean,
Bleaching of your genitals.
your butthole is already like, who cares? But
Do you think the exploding toilet would care one way or another what it looks like?
But even if I can accept that there are certain people who want that done, how does the bleached genitals work? That just seems bizarre.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I remember there was a while back I was watching, it was like on the E channel, they were doing something, and there was this woman, I think she might have been like late 40s or something like that. And she was getting this thing where I think it was something where she was getting Botox injections in her G spot to make it bigger, so get more sensation, something like that.
Are you kidding me?
No, it was something like that. I'm just like, ever since you're a kid growing up, you gotta learn this, and no sharp, pointy things. But this one's just like, hey, pump me up with 50 cc's of this stuff, you know?
Yeah, genital and anal bleaching, a treatment that to lighten the color of skin around the genitals, vagina, penis, scrotum, and anus. I don't understand. All right, whatever. It's just, hey, I'm not the market for this. That's clearly.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up doing something like that for guys too.
No, they just said penis.
Penis bleaching?
That's what. Genital and anal bleaching, a treatment that to lighten the color of skin around the genitals, vagina, penis, scrotum, and anus.
Oh God.
That's what I read was
Penis bleaching.
that's why I'm confused.
Do you just dunk it into like a cup of like Clorox? I mean, it's probably like in it, like some sort of like paste or some sort of adhesive that they put on it. Making your penis look lighter. Okay.
Treatment that works to lighten the color of the skin around the genitals, vagina, penis, and scrotum.
Oh, and anus. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's
genitals
versus anus.
Yeah.
Alex,
And
do I
I
need
like
to pull out?
bleaching
Do I need to pull out an anatomy board for you?
Yes. First Grace Anatomy.
Anyway, don't do it, and if you do it, don't spend too much money.
Yeah. Just be aware of what the consequences are, and also how long the actual effect lasts, which is another thing.